spliff is a spliff is a spliff.
Well, I'm just saying, if we got it, we might as well roll it up, right?
It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something?
Yeah, I'm about to smoke something.
What's this about alone? Only if it's grown in the field or in your home. 360, that's my zone. 336 was my home. And now we on our own. 702 in it, doing it like we grown. Son, watch your tone. We pebbled and stone. Like Madden, I'm gone. Now tell me I'm wrong. Mary and a cigarello thong. A bong. You only got 5, then you gon' be alone. No, we smoke till it's gone. Pass the Dutchie, cabron. It's 1 of the 2-ish. You should come along. We cannabis strong. Teacher and my chong. Chalice, a spliff, piece, pipe, or the bong, or the gas mask. A few spliffs and something pretty playing grab ass. We in the back bumping last math class. You get 16 and 1. We puffing and passing. Now who got the rum? It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something?
Yeah, I'm about to smoke
See, it's
something. Legalized. You're a champion, eagle-eye, we the lions. Upright stance, but non-compliant, we get high in. Most environments we reside in, bored naughty. So it's in the line and in the lines when we emote through Mike Sears, turn to believers. We the underdogs, now we the overachievers. We the catalog, why would you leave it to beavers? This ain't catalogs for cereals, no tigers here. No backwoods, but to each his own. Carolina's own, smoking on that Vegas grown. I'm Atlanta zoned, Red Rock, Appalachian Mountain stoned. Shout outs to everyone smoking along. I'm glad you decided to participate. Let me use these last few bars to precipitate. Use the magic herb to meditate and elevate. We not Diddy endorsed, but we puff
It's
face.
like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something?
Yeah, I'm about to smoke something.
A spliff is a spliff is a spliff.
Well, I'm just saying, if we got it, we might as well roll it up, right?
It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something?
Yeah, I'm about to smoke something.
What's this about alone?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Jay Coldwater. The man to my left is my best friend, comedy partner, and also the only person that knows where I hid the money. Jay Coldwater. What's good, everybody? Get a late start right now. So we're just gonna talk about smoking weed. Smoking weed. Guess what else? Smoking weed. So, would you light up? Yeah. Shout out to Rise, specifically Cookies by Rise on Las Vegas Boulevard and streets. Sahara, Las Vegas Boulevard. where you too can go get 4 Rhythm 8s for $117. That's taxarides and everything included. Yep. And tax. Wow. So we are smoking. We have Nutcracker, Animal Face, Afternoon Delight, which is actually kind of a classic. If you ever had it, you know, you know. And and some Black Afghan. Oh, I didn't tell you my thoughts on it. Smells amazing. Tastes good. Not a heavy hitter. Not a heavy hitter. I've had some Black Afghan before. Knocked me on my ass. This did not quite do that. Yeah. What's going on over there, buddy?
You know the game?
Uh,
Playing this game for free cash, trying to get my 450. I gotta get the level 10 in 5 days. So I mean to pour all my time into this.
oh, not all your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some pretty much up. Probably not, probably not all my time, but I'm gonna pour most of my time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the 450. Doing a little thing in 5 days. If I can't, then I'm gonna just if I can't, I'm gonna just quit the game. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm at level 5 already. It's only been what, a day? I mean, I could do it. I could. I could. I almost fucking do it. But shit. I don't have to upgrade any castle. I just got to upgrade my level. I don't think I got to upgrade any castle to upgrade any level. I don't know. I just started playing it. But I do know you got to go through the missions. You got to go through each motherfucking mission to complete a level. So I'm gonna try to go back to the day.
I thought you was bad, man.
I'm gonna go back in the day and see if I can complete some other levels and see if it'll still accept. It'll still accept, progress, mission progress. Kind of like how raid is. You know how you can do stage 1 and 2 over and over and over. You can still progress through missions. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can do that.
What's the name of it again?
This is called this game is called Puzzles. I have to look at it.
No, you got to play puzzles, bro.
I said this is
I know, game.
it's Empire Puzzles or some shit.
Empire.
It's a pretty cool little game. Kill motherfuckers by matching shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's no.
Yeah, it's got some pretty cool rewards. You know what I'm saying? You can get all the rewards. And I mean, you can make like $76 off the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for a little small one. Make a little $76 off this motherfucker real fast.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So shit. I know that nigga James, wherever the fuck he at, you can send him the link. Oh shit. That's somebody fucking out. I'm a cheaper.
Well, I got a story to tell. I just fucking received today, matter of fact. Story of a little white boy named Colton. Here we go, right here. Yes, found it. So apparently, this young man, Colton Harris Moore, born March 22, 1991, became a fugitive of the FBI at like 15 years old.
That's what's up.
He initially, I guess the story is, when he was in school, his like high school, his folks was kind of on the broke side. His mom was kind of on the broke side, and she had a drinking problem and all that good stuff. Ooh, I'm watching that. There's a documentary. Fine. Anyhow, Colton here, he let me see if it says my name. He was in like 3 weeks or something like that, or 3 years. He took him on a He took him on a wild goose chase for like 3 years, hiding in the woods and shit, living in people's empty houses uh, and whatnot. Colton Harris Moore is an American former fugitive. He was charged with the theft of hundreds of thousands of dollars in property, including several small aircraft, boats, multiple cars, all committed while a teenager.
So he was a criminal.
Oh, he was a big criminal.
Well, at least he learned at an early age.
Well, they were going to give him like 30 years. But because he didn't really hurt anybody. He wasn't violent or anything like that. He was just basically, he's only 15, and you don't want to ruin his life and all that good stuff like that. So they gave him 6 years. Because he's white. But let's see, here it is. He fled to the Bahamas on July 4th, 2010. He had stole a plane in Bloomington, Indiana, which is where he's from originally. And let's see here. He got indicted July 6th, 2010. So they caught him in 2 days after he got some things. So he was arrested in Harbor Island, Bahamas. So basically what he did was he stole a boat. Like he had stole the plane and then he stole the plane landed in the Bahamas. And then which would have been like his sixth plane that he had stolen from someplace to get away. Crash landed in the Bahamas. It's the Bahamas. They partying and shit. And so he joins the party. And he starts telling people, well, he was trying to get to a place where there's no extradition. Didn't quite make it in. He's out there partying in the Bahamas and whatnot. And he tells the people, hey, I'm bored. You guys want to see something cool? And they were like, what are you talking about? And he says, well, call the police. They're like, well, call the police. Well, just call the police. You'll see. So finally, he got somebody to call the police. And he stole the speedboat, and outran the gangs. Going to another port in the Bahamas, hiding out there for a little bit, apparently a day at least. And that's where they arrested him at.
Okay, so they arrested him in the Bahamas.
Yeah, he was arrested in Harbor Island, Bahamas. The second
island. Okay. So he fled. He ran away from the police.
Oh yeah, he went to Bahamas. He was in Florida. Let's see if they show this. I was watching a video. Seymour is a suspect of being responsible for approximately 100 thefts in Washington, Idaho, and Canada, including bicycles, automobiles, light aircraft, and speedboats. It is believed that he learned how to fly small planes by reading aircraft manuals, handbooks, watching a How to Fly a Small Airplane DVD, and playing flight simulator computer games. One plane he stole in 2009 was the Cessna 182, which is a pretty big plane for a 15-year-old thing.
Yeah, Cessnas are not big, but yeah, I could think.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not big. I'm saying pretty big for like it was like a little single engine joint or something like that. Let's see here.
Cessnas.
Oh wait, no, that's the first plane. The first plane was a propeller plane. I'm sorry. It was like this right here. Yeah.
Because a Cessna is usually a single engine.
I think that's what Cessna stands for, single engine.
I don't understand. I just know that a Cessna is a single engine. It's very small. They only do charter flights with Cessna.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I used to play the little simulator. I used to fly a lot.
Yeah. Exactly like you said, aircraft simulators. Yeah, you learn how to fly.
I used to play a hell of a lot of simulators. Like flight simulator was my shit. I used to take off land planes and all this other shit. I used to learn a lot of shit from it. You know what I'm saying? And then it helped out when you play other video games. You already know that shit. Like, oh, you know what? This plane is just like the fucking other game out, just like the flight simulator. What? I be damned. Right?
Let's see.
I know how to fly a fucking plane. I'm not saying I get my pilot license.
Right. But you might be able to fly it. You know? If you was on an airplane that was going down, you might be able to save niggas.
Yeah,
you can go like down.
I might be able to save us to where we don't actually too bad of a crash, but we gonna crash, but we ain't gonna die.
Let's see. It says according to local sheriffs, Moore would often slip into a home just to soak in a hot bath or steal ice cream from a freezer. While his thefts would escalate to increasing value in cash and property, he initially would steal for living in the woods as a violence. In 2009, he allegedly used a homeowner's computer and credit card to order bear mace and a pair of $6,500 night vision goggles.
Yo. So he broke into somebody's home and stole their credit card information
and use it on their computer to order this shit.
And so what? I mean, where did he send the shit to?
Well, it was probably a abandoned house. Up where he was at, there's a lot of people that like mad rich, you know what I'm saying? And they have there's a lot of people that have like snowbirds. They got a house here, they got a house over there. So he was going into the houses when they want nobody there. So these houses got everything in it. You know what I'm saying? There's probably clothes in there and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he was able to do that shit.
You know what? Then he was white, so they didn't disrespect him for doing shit.
He probably could have just like been walking through the neighborhood and they were like, "Hey there, fellow white person," you know. And he was like, "Hey, how you doing over there?" This is a good use of your privilege, I would like to say. Also,
yeah, he know how to use his privilege. So when people are like, "There's no such thing as white privilege," oh yeah, there's plenty of motherfucking white privilege in the fucking world. And I look at it like, if you're a white person and you're poor, then you just don't know how to use your privilege. I wish I had your privilege to show you how to fucking use it. Because you have a lot of fucking white privilege. You can go a very long way with it.
Just so you guys know, he wasn't a total asshole. On May 30th, 2010, police found a handwritten note and $100 at a veterinary clinic in Raymond, Washington, approximately 95 miles south of Seattle. The note read, "Drove by, had some extra cash. Please use this money for the care of animals." Colton Harris Moore, aka check my man's nickname, the Barefoot Bandit.
So he loves something at a talking about take care of the animals with this.
$100, yeah.
You thought that was a good day? Fuck animals, nigga. He could have left something for some humans. Fuck animals.
I'm just saying,
You know what I'm saying? We can lose every person in the world. Animals can't run the fucking country. We'll just fucked up the country.
I don't
all
know.
the people died.
I don't know. We watch Planet of the Apes, man. I think monkeys can do a lot.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Fuck animals. He should have left something for the people. He'd have left something for the people. I'd have felt more appreciative from him. But fuck, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he cool for what he was doing though. I mean, I don't condone criminal activity, but I guess I did. Yeah, he was pretty cool with what he was doing though. I mean, he was actually using his privilege the white fucking way and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And getting shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that that's a good thing that he was using his whiteness.
And if I hear this, then I'm trying to find it, but it sounds like that. And I'm gonna say a lot of things have started. A lot of guys start doing weird things over a woman. Costa cut his ear off because of a woman. Clyde and Bonnie became Bonnie and Clyde because Clyde wanted to show Bonnie a good life. Unfortunately, he found out the bitch was a fucking sociopath, just like he was. Boom. So a lot of people do things. So apparently, it was a young lady who defended him. Leave him alone. He's just broke. He's still a dude. He's still cool. He still got to do his thing. So they became friends. And he's like, how you getting so fresh? Why are your clothes so you poor like me? She's like, oh, I steal. He was like, yo, you steal? I would steal. So they started stealing together, and then he just brought another and another and another.
Yeah, she had a start. He met a chick that stole, and she turned him on to the fucking game, and he became a thief. Yep. I mean, shit, that's good. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I mean, because you know how people say there's enough money in life for everybody to eat. It may have been like that, some years ago. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it may be like that now because it is a lot of money out there. All you gotta do is do something crazy on YouTube. You can become an international superstar overnight. So that much I do know. But back in the day when times were cheap and motherfuckers didn't have shit, niggas couldn't get shit. I believe the criminal activity lifestyle is pretty relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck, we can't get it. We can't. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he can't get a job, but as we know, job stands for just over broke. Over broke, and you working for another person. So why not start your own little criminal empire to work for yourself? I really don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, shit. He couldn't do it legally, so he did it illegally. But
the only thing that keeps me from actually going that route, I got the wherewithal to do it. I don't want to go to prison. I go to jail. The jail only in jail match a year or two. I do that.
I mean, but shit,
I don't want to go to prison. Prison's big time.
You know what? Jail is worse than prison.
Yeah, I can see that correlation.
Because between jail and prison, like they both got certain rules. You can get away with a lot more in jail than you can in prison. So niggas can get fucked, you can get killed, you can get raped, you can get beat up, you can get all that shit in jail a lot faster than what it can be in prison. You know what I'm saying? In prison you may experience, fucked up shit, but jail will be a lot. Jail kind of fucked up.
It can be.
No, it is. So when I was in jail, a motherfucker told me, he was like, nigga, prison life is so much better than this fucking jail life. And I was like, how do you think it? He was like, number one, the food is way fucking better.
Yeah.
I was
never been to prison, but I while in jail, I talked to guys who've been to prison, and that's the number one thing they say. The food is shit.
The food is so much better. You got so much more space to eat. You can actually get seconds in prison. You can't get seconds in jail. whatever you get that first one, that's what you got.
You can hang it up, right?
You know what I'm saying? You better have some commissary. What else? What?
The commissary. There's actually a system that's
he was like, nigga, he was like, break time is way better in fucking prison than in jail. I was like, how you figure that? He's like, nigga, because you know what I'm saying, if you get yard time can be an hour or two. Motherfucking jail, nigga. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He like they go into lockdown more in jail than they do in prison. Prison, you may get a lockdown only if there's a murder. Well, basically, yeah, if there's a murder, yeah, it's the motherfucking prison gonna get locked the fuck down.
right.
He's like, in jail, you can get locked down as much as a nigga having his room dirty. You know what I'm saying? But they can be like, fuck, we can lock everybody down right now. You know what I'm saying? They have them clean up their room and shit. And so yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, it's a lot different, it's a lot better compared to jail.
I remember spending a short stint in
Yeah, I'm gonna say you talk like you've been in jail for a long time. You've been like what, 30 minutes in jail?
no, I did around the world, but I was supposed to be in that month for like 6-7 months. But you know what I'm saying, I'm a good citizen, so I got out like 30, but I went around to every fucking jail. And I've been locked up multiple times. Nothing major though, all fucking traffic shit. One possession charge that originally got me took to jail.
So I mean, what's the longest that you've ever spent in jail?
The longest I actually sat down, a month.
You know what? You should be allowed to talk about jail.
I could talk about jail.
You know what I'm saying?
I could talk about jail.
Small. Like any nigga in jail would be pissed at you for even talking. Like, what the fuck? A month? I've been locked down for 16 years. The longest I ever did. Now, when
I'm talking about motherfuckers like that, I don't mention my shit. I tell them, I've been locked up before, but there's nothing like that, no crazy shit. But I've been in jail. I've had to sit down.
as long as you see, originally I was supposed to go to prison for 2 years. Because of time served and good behavior, I only got 11 months and 28 days. I still got cut of 2 days shy of still not going to fucking prison. Like I you know what I'm saying, I appreciate that the judge, you know what I'm saying, gave me, you know what I'm saying, 11 months, but I mean I wasn't thrilled. I was like, shit, nigga, you was 2 days off. You could have just, well, no, I didn't want to go to prison. I think he believed me when he said, "Do you have anything to say on your behalf?" And I spoke truthfully. I was like, I can't go to prison. I got titties. I was like, man, I got titties, nigga, and I don't plan on losing them anytime soon. Because food is too damn good. I'll get raped the first day I get there. Somebody's gonna take my motherfucking manhunt. I'm gonna be a fucking female love. I'm gonna be a female the rest of my fucking life. I don't wanna. I got so much to live for.
You'll get at least one.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Judge took a couple minutes. They was like, all right. He was like, I'm not gonna send you to prison. He's like, you got breasts. You feel a lot of touch. But you know what I'm saying? So he's like, so I'll give you 11 months and 28 days. I was like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I said just like that. I was like, oh, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, shit. I was like, well, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let's go then. Shit, I'm cool. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? If you're only gonna give me 11 months and 11 months and 28 days, I can do that. I can very much do that. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? He gave me 11 months, 28 days. And That was all she wrote. And I said, I counted doors. I only counted doors after a certain time. Because you know what I'm saying? Count doors when you count down from the doors. You know what I'm saying? So the doors stop at 200. You don't count down doors until you reach 200 days after jail. All I did was I walked around, I walked a lot. Hey, dominoes and spades, I had to get my commissary up. I didn't have the commissary. Like I knew niggas knew I was in jail, but they didn't give a fuck. I was just in jail. So I had to get the commissary up. I had the celly. He was cool as a motherfucker. I think he was rich. I think he had like a little cabinet with a key. That cabinet, he had all kinds of commissary. He was like, all right, so he was like, so I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna get my, I'm gonna get my bread back. I'm gonna need you to. But I'm gonna need you, to bring back, commissary. Like this commissary ain't free. He's like, even though I got bread, commissary ain't free. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm in this motherfucker for a while. He's like, matter of fact, I'm gonna be transferred to prison in like a year or so. So I was like, oh, okay, well, all right, well. I was like, well, I'm good at spades. If I got a good partner. He was like, yeah, I was like, man, they should play dominoes. Dominoes a single player. I was like, I don't know how to play dominoes. I went down there, watched niggas play for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got a little deep to what they was doing. So then I got in. So he gave me like 10 suits, 2 Snickers, 3 grams of coffee, and some Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? And so that was like my commissary. I can either eat it and owe this nigga, or I can take it to the table. You get into the domino game, a suit per game. Get you in, yeah. You know what I'm saying? A suit get you in. So I put up a ramen noodle soup, put in the pile. Other niggas had other shit in there. Some niggas had coffee. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And we played. I won my first game of dominoes. And when I won back my cup of noodles. But then I got 4 packs of noodles, a pack of coffee, and a pack of Kool-Aid. I got all that coming to me. So I got all that, put that shit up in my room, came back, played another game, won that motherfucker. Once again, I won the same shit I won because everybody put the same shit in. And so, you know what I'm saying? So I won that shit again. And I won like 4 games in a row, so then I stopped. All the shit. I went upstairs and I told the nigga, I was like, nigga, that's what I won. I just won like 4 games in a row. I won back most of the shit you gave me. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? So I gave him back, you know what I'm saying, some of the shit that he gave me already. And all I owed this nigga was like 1 more gram of motherfucking coffee, 1 more noodle. So I didn't play no more that day. But I played every other day. You know what I'm saying? After that. Yeah. Came like the king of dominoes in that motherfucker. Like, yeah, I was the one. That's what happened in the city. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, before I went to CCDC, no, I was at CCDC for like 6 months. Then I had to go to Florida Mojave for 3 months. And then I had to come back to CCDC to finish out the remainder of my time. So yeah, I was in both of them. You know what I'm saying? I went to Florida Mojave. You know what I'm saying? The city jail was kind of cool though. A little bit more lean. You play basketball and shit a lot more. You know what I'm saying? We play hoops a lot more and shit. It was a only seen one fight that said this dude he got put up into the jail cell. I think he was called the trouble or whatever. So like four COs put him in his room. They was questioning him and shit. So they
Oh, and we're back. Sorry about that. The honeycomb hideouts, internet and stuff. Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it just ends. It ends and it don't tell you. I mean, I gotta remember this time. Like what time is it right now? 6:08. So if we do a slate show, you gotta do it before 6:08. You gotta be done before 6:08.
I don't know. You know what? You be having more trouble than anybody I know. You know, you and Joe, you have most trouble. I go on StreamYard, the internet never cuts off. I've never had to punch in shit to the internet cut off.
It's lucky than not, you know.
No, it's called pure coincidence.
Yeah, it's lucky. Nigga.
But
lucky.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's never cut off on me. I never have like problems with the microphone and shit. Like Joe be having like problems with his microphone. You know what I'm saying? To my internet be slow. I'm like, bro, we share internet with over 300 other motherfucking residents in this bitch. Our shit is slow.
Just lucky, nigga. That's all. You just lucky, bro.
The luck of the dragon.
But when you got more, but when you're utilizing more things.
Hey, man, you're all one of this afternoon life if I smoke this.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't already.
Well, because I looked at it and it looked, like 2 months. So I was like, damn. Yeah, but
No, but when I did 30. Actually, it was 2 months and a day in North Las Vegas. But I did 30 county and I did 30 in the city. And I tell you what, Stewart and Muhammad can give a dick. That place is terrible.
Listen.
Sorry,
you might be a little high, but are you high? You're a little high. When I asked you how long have you actually been in jail, you said a month.
It's a month and a half.
Oh, okay.
But actually, I did 30 in both county and city. I was supposed to do like 6-7 months.
So you did. So as long as you've been in jail, it's been 2 months.
2 months.
Not a month. So that's 2 months. Which is still shitty because if you was like in jail talking about that shit, nigga be like, man, you better shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, nah. I don't even glorify it like that. Like if that's what the conversation is, the motherfucker asks me, I'm like, yeah, I've been locked up. I've had to sit down for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what?
I don't be like, oh, nigga, I've been in jail too. Nah, I ain't like that. Nah, it's just the nigga been locked up, nigga.
I was locked up in the city, and I had this motherfucking nigga tell me I was talking.
Yeah,
he was like, yo, man, you better shut that shit up. And so I didn't say shit because I was like, man, hold on, who the fuck is this nigga? So when we was all done, you know what I'm saying, we was all going back to our cells, and you know what I'm saying, I put like, hey man, I don't think I know you from anywhere, bro, but if you ever talk to me like that again, bro, I'm gonna beat the shit out your ass. I ain't not playing. Mm. He was like, man, he like, my bad. He like, I thought you was somebody else. I was like, bro, you ever do it again, we'll fuck you up. And you know what? I was still a big dude when I went to jail. So it's not like, I was like a little skinny nigga. I was still a big motherfucker. And I was like, nigga, I'll be fucked up. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm hoping you think I was one of your little bitches. Like shit. You gonna get fucked up in these streets talking like that. Mm-mm. I went to the hole one time. I went to the hole in CCB. And did you bring James in?
Oh shit, yeah, he had to go run to the store.
Oh, because I just heard something clicking here. I had to go with somebody in the live. And so I went to the hole one time. I spent 25 days in the motherfucker. Due to, all right, so we was in a chow line. I was waiting to get my tray. And the dude that was serving this nigga, you know what I'm saying? First he had white. First he had like did like this to his nose. You know what I'm saying? He fucking with his nose. And I was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I said it kind of quiet to him. I'm like, hey bro, stop fucking with your nose when you serving the food and shit, man. Niggas ain't gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with your nose, nigga. That's nasty. Total. Hop back in line real fast. I'm getting up closer, getting up closer, getting up closer. And just as he was about to serve my shit, he put his whole finger in his nose, nigga. He dug in his fucking nose, pulled his finger out, and put it right on my fucking tray and served it to me. I was like, nigga, no, you did. And I just, out of just anger, hit that nigga with my tray, wasted all my food, but I hit that nigga with my tray in his fucking face, and I commenced to beat on him. You know what I'm saying? The stomp. Yeah, I got thrown in the hole for 20 motherfucking days off that shit. And I told him why. I was like, nigga, now you know I'm a cool ass dude. I don't never do shit. I do everything y'all say. I don't never question y'all. You know what I'm saying? You say mop the floor, I'll come out my cell, nigga, at night and I'll go mop the floor. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked. There be no questions asked. I did it because this nigga was digging in his nose. He was serving us our food. And then one CO, he was like, yeah, because he was like, he is telling the truth because a lot of other motherfuckers said to him putting in his nose and shit. And so he was like, but you shouldn't have hit him. I was like, well, man, it was like out of instinct, nigga. I was like, nigga, and I had just told this motherfucker don't dig in his nose, stop fucking with his nose. But then he did it on my plate. You know what I'm saying? He put his finger in his nose. And then he put his finger in his nose. And then he touched my plate. He touched my shit right by my motherfucking mashed potatoes. And I was just mad because I'm a fat dude. And I just love to eat. And I couldn't believe he was going to disrespect me by putting his finger close to my mashed potatoes, fucking up my food. I don't get seconds. And the guard, he kind of laughed. He was like, man, you know what? He's like, you make me valid. He's like, man, that's why you only gonna do 20 instead of 45 days. You gonna do 20. And you might get out on good beat. I think I got out a little earlier though. But I became a trustee in jail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I became a trustee in that motherfucker. That's how you know I was there. You know what I'm saying? I come out and I mop floors, and then I can sit down and watch TV for a couple hours.
I remember sitting next to this cat who was sitting in it was like my second or third day downtown. Sitting at the motherfucker, sitting at the table and shit. Once I was just sitting there watching TV. Yeah, I was just watching TV. Whatever was on, I was watching. This OJ gonna lean over and say, bruh, you should try and go be a trustee. I looked over, a trustee. He was like, yeah, man, you're a trustee, bro. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can be so hard in here. I said, bro, I'm in here for a maximum of 30 fucking days. Really? If I can't be 30 days, I don't even need to be outside, period. Because I'm in the fucking little, the big room and shit. I'm not in a cell. I'm not on 7. I'm on fucking 6. Nigga, what the fuck? I don't need to do none of that shit. I just need to fucking just spend my money wisely on my commissary, nigga, and just be chill. Matter of fact, quit talking to me. I'm not here that long to make friends. Just like that. So, gonna find out. I go to talk. So I talked to this other cat who became a trustee. He said, oh shit, bro, I'm in this month for like 2 years. I gotta do something. I can't be sitting here staring at you niggas all day. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense to get a job while you're gonna be there for a minute. But you been doing like 30, 60 days, man. Just sit down, do your shit, go the fuck home. I mean, yeah, it is, but I feel like that's at that point. That's when you start getting like too comfortable with being up in there. And then you don't mind going back. So I didn't want to make that shit comfortable. So
the job is what helps you get out there. Because when you get a job in that motherfucker, they'll release you a lot faster. And once you get a job, it shows that you're trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a job, I had 11 months. I mean, I still did my 11 months, but you know what I'm saying? I got paid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a lot, When I got out of jail, they cut me a little check. It wasn't $22.
Yeah,
But but I got a job, and now you know what I'm saying, for like good behavior. Oh, okay, this nigga trying to be good.
Yeah.
And then so I'm saying that's what made me become a trustee.
I mean, I get that, but I would just say, like I said, for me, I didn't want to do anything that's gonna make that shit comfortable, make it seem easy now that shit, because that's how you end up being, for me, that you get comfortable with that shit, so you don't mind going back, so you don't really make it a consequence for yourself.
Oh no,
I made it a consequence for myself. This shit sucks. I ain't trying to come back in this bitch for nothing. So, yeah.
Fucking CEO, he was like, man, I'll see you back. I'm like, nigga, you ain't never
See
see
me.
me.
Yeah, I had one to that tweet. He goes, "See you next time." I said, "Fuck you."
You know what? They never saw me ever again. They have never seen me, but I ain't doing that, bro. I only went to motherfucking Clark County only because, I mean, Lake County, only went in that motherfucker because I had a warrant that was like 17 years old and they still kept that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But speaking of jail time and good cellmates, this guy right here has done time with both presidents, Kamala and Trump. You made me break character, Joe. You made me break character. He's also a salesman of live squid and munchie cheese sauce. Give it up for my friend of yours, Mr. James Bodera. What up, boy?
What up, Jay? What up, Dope?
What's up?
I'm just trying to say that's not true. You didn't do time with both presidents?
Nah, just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one. I tried to shake his ass while I was in too.
He probably didn't want to shake hands. He doesn't seem like the kind of person to shake hands with other criminals.
No, not shake hands, shank.
Oh, tried to shake. Oh,
Shiv.
my bad. I'm still stick by what I said. I don't think Trump would shake hands with other criminals. I think he's like, he's one of those kind of, one of those kind of fucking criminals. You know what I'm saying? He don't really trust other criminals. I'd shake your hand, but I know what you do for it. So, I guess, James, as you can see, the title of this movie right now is "Tell Us a Story." We were just talking about this kid, Colton Harris Moore, who for like 3 years or something like that led the FBI on a wild goose chase, gained the nickname of the Barefoot Bandit, stole airplanes, speedboats, and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of other stuff. Yeah, while he lived out in the woods. They caught his ass in the fucking Bahamas, bro. I just heard about this kid today. Some wild shit. And then Bill was telling us some pretty nifty jail time stories. I mean, I got one or two. Nothing too fancy. I got one or two myself. I too was the domino champ at county and city. So much so they stopped betting on me. They said, "Nah, you can't play on here. Soups on the line." I was like, "I got soups." They were like, "We know you got soups. You got our soups. Play better." That's all I could say. Like, play better. So I started playing games with cats that didn't want to lose their soups. They was like, "I just want to play, man." But what's happening? You fucking winning. I'm a savage. Any cool stories that you got for yourself or that you just know? Period. Tell us a story, James.
Uh, 1 second while I think of something.
All right.
Well, while you think of something, I'm gonna light up some up with a blunt and tell you another story.
I got a cute story. So, all right. This is a little short story. So, this man and this woman are arguing. Just fucking going ham and shit, like really bang up. And the husband just stops. He stops yelling, takes a deep breath, says to his wife, "Take all your clothes off, turn around and bend over." She's like, "What?" He says that turn your motherfucking ass around, get out your clothes and bend over. You know, it intrigued her, obviously. So she did what she was told. She turned around, took her clothes over, and bent over. And the husband says, see there? I'm not fucking with you. I'm done arguing with a bitch whose titties fucking almost touched the floor when she bent over. And they lived a happy life after that. This little something.
You made me get the hell out of there.
This little something I seen on Facebook.
So, you mean I forgot what the hell I was going to say. You said that shit.
All right.
Oh, I got one. Let's see. This happened to me back in Vicksburg, Mississippi when I was going to high school there. Now, I was in my third year. Yeah, I was in my third year because it was like half a year before I got expelled. But that's a whole nother story. So we had gotten told that the illustrious Reverend Jesse Jackson was going to be coming to our high school to give a speech. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do not like that frog-faced racist motherfucker.
Damn.
Not in the fucking slightest. And it has nothing to do with the color of his skin. He's just a fucking prick. That being said, I was maybe a little bit more vocal about my distaste for this particular person than I probably should have been. Because, like, the day of the event, word was spread to the office that I was planning to assassinate him. Somebody had spread a rumor that I had brought my old man's 308 hunting rifle, which, by the way, is 5.5 fucking feet long and cannot be broken down at all. If you know, you know. And stuffed it somehow into a 2-foot high by 8-inch wide locker. So, by third period, which was about
how long that gun is?
About 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning, I get hauled out of my homeroom class by 3 police officers. The minute this happens, I hear oohs all around the fucking room. All around the fucking room. So I knew somebody in that room was the one that started this bullshit. They dragged me into some back room near the ROTC room. Started grilling me about where's the gun? Where's the gun? Where's the rifle? Why were you gonna kill Jesse Jackson? Like, bruh, I don't like him. Doesn't mean I'm gonna shoot him. You don't believe me? Go check my locker. Oh, we already got somebody looking in your fucking locker, you little shit. Like, whoa, dude. Fuck you cussing at me for? You realize I'm under 18, yes? I don't fucking care. You were gonna kill Jesse Jackson. Yeah, and when you find out that there's no weapon in my locker, you're gonna look, feel, and sound incredibly fucking stupid, aren't you? So 30 minutes go by, still no word. I'm still getting grilled. I'm still getting interrogated. An hour goes by. No word. 2 hours go by. Jackson has already come, given his speech, and left by this point. It is now 3 hours since I was hauled out of class in handcuffs and put in this dinky little fucking room to be interrogated about why I was going to kill Jesse Jackson. By this time, we finally get word back from the 4 fucking officers who were looking for and searching my locker. I told them where my locker was. I told them the combination to it. Not my fault they're fucking retarded. So they come back. They whisper to the sergeant, and I can hear them because they're not exactly being quiet about it. Yeah, his locker's clear. The only thing we found was a half pack of fucking Marlboros. And I just start on the desk because I'm sitting down. And I'm just like, oh, really?
You ruined my education.
You yanked me out of fucking homeroom for 4 goddamn hours for a half a pack of fucking smokes. You do realize I can sue you for this.
Shoot everybody. Oh,
they still wanted to fucking interrogate me. They believed I had it stashed somewhere then. It took another 2 hours for them to finally be convinced to let me go. This was only after my mother came to the fucking high school and started bitching. Because she had no fucking idea. When I didn't show up off the bus for after school, she called the fucking school. Where the fuck is my son? They explained what happened. Within 10 minutes, and mind you, it's a 16-mile drive from where we lived to the city itself. We lived in the unincorporated city limits of Vicksburg. That's a hell of a hike. Within 10 minutes, she was at the high school, at the principal's office, threatening lawsuits and ass whippings in equal measure. My mama did not play. Not in the slightest. Because she, when she was younger, she was a feisty motherfucker.
no mama play about that, baby. That's heavy.
I mean, I remember one time my mama told me about one of her instances in high school. Some other chick decided to start shit with her, talking about her parents, and actually tried to turn it into a physical altercation with my mother. This bitch slapped my mom across the face, called her a worthless piece of trash bitch, and turned to walk away like she wouldn't do anything to her. My mama jumped on this woman, like straight up tackled her to the concrete, grabbed her by the fucking hair, and started beating her face into the ground. This went on for about 6 minutes before 3 teachers pulled her off of her. My mama didn't take no bullshit from anybody. But yeah, she was threatening the principal, the assistant principal, and every member of the fucking police force that was there with both lawsuits and ass whoopings equally. So by the time I finally did get let go, the sergeant who had dragged me out of class tried to apologize. Don't even try. I don't like you. I don't want to fucking talk to you. You're a fucking prick. You and that frog-faced son of a bitch can go rot in hell. Why would you say that about Reverend Jesse Jackson? Because he's a fucking racist dickhead. That's why.
So we're talking about Jesse Jackson, the black dude?
Yeah. That frog-faced motherfucker. I'm sorry, he looked like he fell out of a fucking ugly tree and hit every goddamn brick.
I thought you were talking about a fellow student and his name just so happened to be Jesse Jackson. I had jokes.
No, I'm talking about the Jesse Jackson, the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's yeah. You don't seem like the assassinator of black people. I don't think you can do that. Even if you don't like them, I don't see you fucking throwing your life, throwing their life away. Anyway. I mean, but then again, I don't know, James. You might be psycho. That's fucking crazy as fuck, bro.
I thought it was a terrorist when I first seen him.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying, before when I first saw this nigga, I thought he was a fucking serial killer pedophile. I thought he did serial killing by day and pedophile by night, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying? I kind of hollered at Big D's. I'm like, look at this nigga. I like this nigga look weird than a motherfucker. But then, you know what I'm saying? But then I seen his hand and I was like, oh, that's why the fuck they picking on that nigga. Because of his fucking disability, man. That's fucked up. And so once I seen his hand and all the other shit, then I changed over and I told them nigga they better leave him alone and beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? But at first, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just accepted, you know what I'm saying? I accepted how he looked. I was just like, I was always cautious though. This nigga gonna kill him, bro. You gotta watch this nigga. And then sometimes that nigga be getting quiet and he don't be saying shit in the back seat. And we be driving like, nigga, why you ain't saying shit, nigga? You can't be back there being quiet. You gotta tell us a story.
Why ain't you say shit? I ain't got shit to talk about.
Like nigga, you gotta tell us a story, nigga. You can't sit in the back seat and be quiet. You're not allowed to do that.
And you know what though, and that sucks that you can't just be back there being quiet because I feel like that. I'll just stop.
I mean, hey, you know what they say about the quiet ones?
Yeah, y'all niggas is dangerous as fuck, nutty and shit. But I'm glad you're on our team, so. See, I've always, anytime someone called me into the office as a kid coming up, the first words out of my mouth was like, it was like me getting arrested and shit. Call my lawyer, then you call my mama. Don't even talk to me. Whatever you got, call my mama. Especially if I know I ain't do nothing wrong, call my mother. And then one day somebody says, well, we can't get your mother on the phone. We're going to call your dad. I said, oh, but y'all in trouble then because he really don't want to come up here. You're going to get us both killed. So go ahead, do that too. I'm willing to take it. How about you? And one day they called my dad on some bullshit. Some kid was popping that slick to me. I popped the flick back, but I'm the one that got hurt. So I got sent to the office. And then, you know what I'm saying? And I was very threatening with what I said, but I meant what I said. I told him to shut the fuck up or I'll beat your ass. And wouldn't go to the office. But this motherfucker started with me and shit. And at that point, you know, then I escalated. That's how I am. So I go to the office and, you know, they call my dad. And they talking to my dad. My dad says, yeah, well, your son almost got into a fight, but he got into an altercation. Just wanted to discuss with you about his mouth, the the words he uses. And he goes, really? And he goes, son, what did you say? I said, Pop, he was popping that slick at me, and I told him I'll beat his ass if he talking that shit. And he goes, oh, what else did you say? I said, Daddy, I didn't even. I said, I'll be honest with you, Dad. I did go and try and attack, but they, you know what I'm saying, but the teacher had grabbed me and pushed me outside. He was like, okay, so you was about to whoop his ass. I said, yeah. He was talking mess to you. He was like, yeah, he was picking Daddy. He said, okay. Why did you fucking call me to this goddamn school for? You motherfuckers called me up to this school and my son ain't actually fucked nobody up. I'm just sitting in the chair like, hold y'all, leave me alone. Don't call my dad. You'd have been better off calling my mama. My mama would just said, sitting home. So I should have said, sitting home. Now you got my daddy up here mad, want to fuck you up because I almost fucked somebody up. He didn't like that shit. He was like, what the fuck is this shit? He said, go get your backpack. You're coming home. I was like, but I want to stay. He was like, nah, because if you stay, you're going to really fuck that boy up. So come on, let's go home. They said, well, no, he can continue the rest of the day. And he was like, no, I know my son. And we left. And we went and got steaks. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
And he talked to me about being reserved that day. Son, you got to be more reserved. I ain't saying I tell you to be your punk, but you got to learn when to wild out and when not to wild out, son. Eat that fat. That's the good part. That was our conversation. We went and got steaks. I ended up beating that boy because look, here's something that you don't do in the streets. And I taught this lesson this day. You don't talk shit to a motherfucker that's already got plans on beating your ass and y'all live in the same apartment complex. You don't do that.
Oh. Yeah.
We on the way home. My dad
Not
said,
good.
"Don't that
You
boy
gonna,
live in
you
an
gonna
apartment
see that
complex?
motherfucker
What
a
he
lot.
was talking about?" Say again, James.
That's not good because you're gonna end up seeing that motherfucker a lot, and he's gonna end up having an accident down the stairwell.
Oh, brother, that day, what? We on the way home, and my pop was like, "That boy that you got problems with. Don't he live in our apartment complex?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You be talking that shit in the apartment complex too." I haven't heard him. I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Today you gonna end that." Yeah, we drove around our little complex. We seen him walking in. He goes, "Oh, there you go, right there." That's my daddy. There you go, right there. I got out the car, came around that corner, and meet. And yeah, he stopped talking. That yeah, I don't. Yeah, my pop. I get in the car. And Pop says, he goes. Yeah, no, you still don't take light to the threats, though, son. You know that shit was supposed to be handled. Yep. Yeah. That's how it was. What? No, get your ass. Extra when I be podcast.
Yeah, she did wait. She did wait. I watched. She did wait to get the podcast.
Now, see, the thing with me is I don't talk because I know my mouth will get me into a lot of trouble because it got me into a lot of trouble in middle school back in Lowell, Indiana.
I was always a quiet kid. I never really. I only really was loud and obnoxious around my friends as a kid coming up to school. I didn't really cause trouble, then trying to disrupt class and shit like that. It just wasn't my bag.
But
But
the difference with me is the thing about me is nowadays, if I tell someone I'm gonna beat your ass, it's not a threat. It's a fucking contract, and I will fulfill the obligations.
yeah, I don't even tell motherfuckers anymore. I just shut the fuck up, and then when I get to that point where I've fully had enough, just take off. Yeah. So, and I'll tell them, I'm just like if I'm with Doe and there's a motherfucker I don't like, and I'm just like, but I don't give a fuck who we cool with. I tell Doe, hey man, we need to go. Because I'm gonna bust this nigga in his face and keep talking. Keep looking over here, I'm gonna fuck him up. And Doe was instigated though. He was like, oh nigga, we ain't gotta let him keep looking over here then.
Yeah. I'm like, matter of fact, where is he at? I'm about to go holler at this nigga.
Yeah, let's go say hi. You know what I'm saying? So and that's cool too. That's cool too. You know. But yeah, if we ever in a situation, motherfuckers getting the parking on them cookies and shit, I'll be quiet. I'll just shut right there and let them as kids say cook. Let that nigga cook. Meanwhile, I'm balling the tightest fist that I could possibly muster. Nigga, you might even hear my knuckle going. I'm getting that bad boy loaded up. Because as soon as he say another word that make his mouth go, hit him in the mouth. I'm either gonna go to jail with somebody or I'm going to jail by myself.
Yeah. So I remember one day, bro. We was at this little drive-up window, and this is where I get it from. Because my mom hated it, and I hated it also. I didn't start hating it until she started hating it. But you know what I'm saying? You be at a drive-up window, and you tell them everything that you want, and then you put the words at the end of your sentence. That's it. What's the total? And then they be like, "Oh, is there anything else that you need?" And you'd be like,
that does like
Oh, motherfucker, I just said that's it. What the fuck? That's it. You do not fucking comprehend.
So me and my mom, this is when I was little. I was about like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the car. She's like, what you want? So I told her. So she ordered my shit. She ordered her shit. And she said, that's it. The lady was like, is there anything else that you want? And my mom was like, bitch, if I wanted anything else, I would have added it on there. I told you that was fucking it. Don't make me have to come in there and beat your ass.
God damn, Mom.
I was like, wait a minute. And you get mad at me in school for popping off the motherfuckers and shit.
Mom, you 0 to 110.
And you gonna say this shit? And then she put around. So I like, see, I like, you know, you should tell her that they gonna spit in our food. And she like, I wish
Oh
that
Lord.
so then she drove around and parked, and she went in that motherfucker. That lady was nervous than a motherfucker. My mom walked up to her and she's like, yeah, I was in the drive-thru, but I came in because clearly we got a miscommunication somewhere.
Miscommunication.
Bill Mom gave me there. So
So
the deal is over though. Y'all got your
no, we didn't get our food. She ordered it at the drive up, but then she passed the window and drove around the park and went in.
Okay.
And she said, we must have a miscommunication because I told you I was done and you proceeded to ask me more. So the motherfucking manager came up and the manager was like, well, we're trained to ask anybody if that's it. And but then my mother was like, well, I understand that. I had already told her, I already ordered my food and I said, that's it. What's the total? Meaning that I was done ordering. There ain't shit else that I want. I need the total so I can put up to the drive-thru and pay for it. And then he was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really say anything. He was just like, well, I'm sorry to hear that you had a problem. You know what I'm saying? The meal is on us. And she was like, no, I don't give a fuck. I got money. Don't be trying to be like, she's like, don't try to belittle, because it was a white dude. She's like, don't be trying to belittle me like I ain't got enough to pay money for me and my son to eat. I got money. She was like, I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, well, it's on us. You don't have to pay for it. She's like, no, I'm gonna pay for it because I don't want you to be belittling me and shit. And I was just standing there like, damn, I'm gonna hold them up.
Wait a minute.
She paid for food though.
I mean, like, yes.
Yeah, she paid for food. You know what I'm saying? We dipped. We got in the car. She was like, just remember, don't let nobody tell you something when you already told them what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? When you say that's it, nigga, that means that's it. Nigga, just give me my total. Let me push on. I don't want to order shit else. When you ask me that's it, then I'm gonna be like, nigga, didn't I just tell you I was done? I've done it on a couple occasions.
I mean, honestly, that's a lesson to take in life, period.
You know what I'm saying? When I say that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of places when I say that's it, they'll just give me the total and then I can just move on. Or they'll be like, well, drive up to the window for the total or some shit. And I hate that shit too. It's like, do you even put it in the motherfucking register, nigga? Why you can't tell me my total back here in the back so I can have it ready for you when we get up to the front? You want to tell me about it? You want to tell me drive up to the window so you can see how much money I got? Fuck that.
My biggest pet peeve, and this is actually everybody's, but I'd be really upset about it.
I kind of got to agree with Doe, because if they tell you, yeah, pull around for your total, that means I got to pull around, wait for you to give me my total. Then you got to wait for me to dig through my fucking wallet to find the money to give your ass, which is backing up your line even fucking more, which is raising your labor time even fucking more, which means you're going to be letting people go more.
Well, actuality,
yourselves over doing that.
I think it was me and you. We asked the guy why do they do that? And the reason why I do that, because if they put the total in, give you the total, they only have like so many minutes to get the food out there to you. So when you pull up to the window and then they give you the total, that's when they actually put it in and the timer starts. But the guy's putting their food together because he's telling the guy, hey, I need 2 tacos, a burrito, and some nachos and salsa and shit. And while he's putting it together, he's hitting the total and then giving you your, getting your money on that shit like that. So it stays within a time frame. So in actuality, them not giving us their total at the speaker box is actually saving them man hours. Yeah, sounds dumb as fuck, but that's fast food life for you.
That don't make a lick of fucking sense though.
Hey,
And that's my southern song. That don't make a lick of fucking sense.
Remember, Burger King used to have a timer at their window.
Mm-hmm.
Your food ain't out by the time this timer is up. You know what I'm saying? You get a discount on your food or your food is free or some shit like that. And I started pulling up the fucking Burger King joint, so that motherfucker be broke. It mysteriously doesn't take time. It just have lines across it and shit like that. Or it'll start timing when I pull up. Because they were losing, people were getting rolled up and getting in trouble for that shit. So they started, yeah, that's actually a thing.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah, shout out to fucking fast food places for figuring out a way to scan their own system while also feeding us terrible food in their skin.
Since we're on the topic of fast food, the one fucking thing I highly hate about going through fast food is getting stuck behind a motherfucker that don't know what the fuck they want to order and take 20 goddamn minutes to decide, or B, knows what they want and orders a fuck ton of food because of it. Like,
that's the motherfucker I don't like.
Back in Oklahoma, back in Pauls Valley, one day I decided to go just grab a couple of McDoubles from McDonald's, a couple of things of ranch, have a quick little lunch, call it good. I'm like, okay, there's a short line. There's only like 3 cars in the drive-thru. This should go relatively quickly. I can get my food, smash on the way home, bing, bang, boom. I'm good. I'm done. I got my window down because it's a nice day. I got the music turned down because I'm coming up to the fucking speaker box, and I pull up behind this motherfucker in this jacked up all white pickup with a muddy tailgate. I can hear this motherfucker's order. 35 McDoubles, 35 McChickens, 50 Big Macs, 50.
That should have been inside. They should have told him to come inside.
I said as much. I'm like, bro, you could have gone the fuck inside to order that shit. I'm in a fucking hurry. Fuck you.
They should have told him to come inside, bro. That's McDonald's fault, man, not his. They should have told him to come inside with all that.
This dude had the gall to yell back at me. This dude had the audacity to yell at me, I'm in a fucking hurry. Like, you're in a hurry. So you decide to go through drive-through. Here, I'll tell you why. I know exactly why he went through the drive-through for this order. Because drive-through orders always take priority.
Yes.
That shit pisses me off, though. Because if you go inside and there ain't nobody else coming through drive-through at that given when you order, and suddenly 2 people come through drive-through, they will make the drive-through orders well before they make your shit.
Super fresh, hot, ready to go.
And it's like, and I'm just sitting there like, you just ordered all that fucking shit for $200, and you, bruh. I backed up and left. I backed up, pulled the fuck out, and went across the street to Burger King. I'm like, nah, fuck this shit.
Man, that's the worst. Oh, I remember going to, because this is when it usually takes the longest. When you know you're getting like something small, like there was a McDonald's close to my job, and I would always go over there and like for like $2-3, like get a little chicken sandwich or something and a fry, a little soda, real quick to eat while I'm
just a little lunch.
Yeah. So. And I would go inside because the drive-thru was always long as fuck because my lunchtime was at lunchtime.
Yeah,
so all the businesses
are always fucking busy around lunch.
So I actually park and go inside. Park, go inside, I'm gonna order, and I'm usually in and out. Not this particular day though. I go in there, the girl sees me, and she waves at me. She knows what I want already. She's getting ready to key it in. This lady jumps in front. She comes, damn near running past me, gets in and says, and puts in this fucking ridiculous fucking order. And the girl says, hold on. She's like, no, I need it done now. Da, 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 da. So she turns around, looks at me, she goes, sir, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut in front of you. And I'm thinking to myself, like, nah, you're just making shit difficult because this girl already put my order in. That's all you're doing. You just made it difficult just now. That's basically what you just did. So the girl took the order, put it in, then jumped on another register, took my order, and made sure I got my food first. The young lady's name was Casey, and shout out to her. I hope she's doing great in college right now, or that she even went to college. Sending me every day. But one really awesome time, and then we're going to get into Cards of Humanity here. I went to Starbucks, and there was this crazy line. I think I was like the third person in line.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl comes walking up, walks past every last one of us, and hands the barista a note. Not the person taking the order, but the person actually making the shit. If you know anything about Starbucks, it's popping in there. It's all hands on deck. Everybody's doing something. Somebody's taking an order. Somebody's making bagel sandwiches. Somebody's actually putting together coffee.
I've been to Starbucks before. I know how to operate.
Right. So you know when it's cracking in there, they get it done. They get it done. So I will give Starbucks.
They're focused on their shit. They don't like being interrupted with shit.
Exactly. So she hands the note to the barista. The barista looks at the note, shakes his head at the lady, and sets it down. Continues making the drink he's making. I get up there. I'm super easy. I just want a caramel macchiato, a caramel frap with extra caramel in it or something like that, or a vanilla frap with hella caramel in that bitch and with cream and shit. Boom. So I get my shit, and I'm standing in there, and I'm still in their Wi-Fi, sipping on my drink. And the girl gets up, and she was like, "Oh my god, how long is this gonna take?" The guy taking the order is wrapping up one order, looks over it, and says, "How long is what gonna take, man?" She was like, "My order. I put my order in like 3 people ago." And the barista goes like, "Yeah, and when we get done with all the people that you walked in front of, I'll make your drinks." And turned back around and went back to making this lady's triple half, decaf. I said, I died right there. I just laughed right in the lady's face. I was like, I said, I don't know what was going to happen. It was a Starbucks downtown by the bus station, by the bus depot.
Mm-hmm.
And that bad boy, because all those folks that stand in line, we all work in the county, we all work for the city, the government, that's what's all around them. It's like that. Yeah, no, we don't even know who the fuck you are, bitch. This is a councilman right there. We're not gonna skip him to serve your fucking wrote down order, but you didn't give it to the right motherfucker in the first place. Because if it's not on that little computer screen, it ain't getting filled. So yeah, there's a story. Moral of that story is don't be so goddamn entitled, people.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, before we get on the cards, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever had to deal with a Karen?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, before they were even called Karens, I was dealing with Karens. You know what I'm saying? The best, matter of fact, the best kind of Karen is the fucking 3 a.m. Karen.
Oh God.
Because here's, you know what, and we'll dog ear this. We'll get more into this because Karens are fun. At 3 a.m. I'm a graveyard guy. Guess what graveyard guys at the convenience store care the most about at 3 a.m.?
Not getting disturbed so they can get their shit done.
Not your fucking feelings, exactly. We don't go, no, I'm sorry I don't have what you want, but I'm not gonna go make it just because you're here now. She wanted hot dogs, 3 a.m. At 3 a.m., I'm not making hot dogs. I don't make hot dogs until I don't put hot dogs on the burner till 6. And I'm not budging on that. I just cleaned my hot dog grill and I want it to be clean my entire shift. I'm not re-cleaning it again. I clean that bitch early. So if you don't come in by 10 o'clock, You don't get no hot dogs unless you're somebody that I know for sure. I got a guy that said, he goes, "Yo, I'll come get these." I said, if you're not, I said, bro, if you're not here by 11, don't come in here because I'm not gonna have them. Toss them. Put them on for you. You're not here by 11, I'm gonna throw them all away. He was there promptly at 11 o'clock. Get his hot dogs. 3 o'clock in the morning, ain't no fucking hot dogs. So she got mad because I didn't have hot dogs. She wanted me to call my manager at 3 o'clock in the morning so she could tell him how terrible of a clerk I am. And I said, "Oh wow." So I said, "Here's a list of things that's not gonna happen. You're not getting hot dogs. You're not calling my manager. And you're not staying in here. Get out. You can't kick me out."
Want to fucking bet?
I said, "Oh, you got the world fucked up, man. I don't think you know how it works." And I went over to the door and I opened the door. Bing bong. I said, "Come on, let's go. That way. Let's go. Out, out, out." And she left. So yeah, that's the best. But anyhow,
I do about 6.
all right. Man. Oh, those are- How about you, Joe? Have you ever had the pleasure of dealing with a Karen?
Uh, I deal with parents all the time. That's for fucking days. So,
What's that the ones that I did already? Find another pack, huh?
all of them are fucking.
Seven. But I don't like for someone to tell me to try and yell at me about some things and they have no clue what like if I drove Uber and you're yelling at me about the direction to go and you have no idea how the Uber app works on my side, please shut the fuck up. That's something that really pisses me off. People who like to try and tell you your job and they don't even know what you do. So these are things.
Stop that bullshit, man. Yeah, all the fucking time to go to the bathroom early. Everything about your motherfucking room, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They never even came out the fucking room, ever.
And I put that card too.
Oh, okay.
All right. On to the game of life choices that are hard to make for people that are blind and can't taste air. Cards Against Humanity. Us versus the Cards Against Humanity. James, Mitch McConnell can't come without. I'm going to CUM, please.
Sorry, I was taking care of the business. What's up?
Just fair enough. Mitch McConnell can't come without.
Being invited.
Like a vampire. Gotcha.
I mean, he does eat poor people.
Isn't that a Simpson episode or something? So, Mitch McConnell can't come without.
You said Mitch McConnell?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell.
That's a dude, right?
I think so. Name like Mitch, I imagine so.
Okay. He can't come. Got a big dick.
Mitch McConnell can't come without a big. Got to be a big dick for Mitch. Or else he ain't coming. 30's his quarter. There's only three of us here. Mitch McConnell can't come without playing with his earlobes. See, I did that there. I went classy. Earlobe play. Yeah. What does the white card say Mitch McConnell can't come without?
Selling crack for children.
That makes his nipples hard. Mitch McConnell comes to the sounds of little children buying crack. Awesome. Mitch McConnell. So I'm going to pose this one to you here. Hey, Reddit, I'm blank. Ask me anything.
Hey, Reddit, I'm horny. Ask me anything.
Do you like ass play? That'd be like the first thing that pops up there. Or are you voting for Trump? Are you a Trump supporter? Someone's going to ask us. Right on top. Because it's Reddit, and Reddit's crazy. Ain't that right, James? Hey, Reddit, I'm blank. Ask me anything.
Hey, Reddit, I'm suicidal. Ask me anything.
That actually sounds like a Reddit post, too. True to life.
Matter of fact, I think I've seen a Reddit post like that.
Yeah. I'm feeling suicidal. Ask me some questions, guys. Sure. I'll be happy.
And I believe the first response to it was, what's going to be your planned method of leaving?
Yeah. Why haven't you done it yet? That would be like my first question. Why haven't you
Why are
done it
you
yet?
procrastinating?
Yeah. Why are you so lazy? I would definitely love to push you over the edge and question for me. Yes.
Do a backflip.
Prove it. Hey, Reddit. I'm a small Asian girl with porcelain skin. Ask me anything. My cat. Hashtag cash app, porcelain China girl. I know Reddit did not. No one's doing that, but I thought. But what does the white card say? Hey, Reddit, I'm Ask Me Anything. I'm blank.
8 ounces of sweet Mexican black tar heroin.
Hey, Reddit, I'm drugs. 8 ounces of sweet Mexican black tar heroin. Ask me anything. How much? Here's an oldie but goodie right here. Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on. You go ahead and tackle this one, James. Kids, I don't need drugs. I get high on.
I don't need drugs to get high. I get my high from trolling.
Natural.
Follow the dopamine.
Yep, all the dopamine. That's it, right? Hey, kids, for you though. I don't need drugs. I get high on.
I get high on weed.
Because weed is not drugs. Weed is not drugs.
Nope.
Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I sniff gasoline.
That's why you don't need drugs.
Yeah, boy. Putting gasoline. Boy, let me tell you what. Boy, makes your face smile. What does the white card say? Kids that don't need drugs to get high, I'm high on.
I'm vagina.
It's gonna move right along on that one there. My vagina gets me high. I imagine that's supposed to be. All right, this one's gonna take 2 cards, so I need 2 answers. So, James, when I was tripping on acid, comma, blank, turned into blank.
Man, when I was tripping on acid, man, the sun turned into a fucking black hole. That's not a good trip.
No, that's not. That's.
Like, that's existential crisis on the fucking cranked up to 11 right there.
Or you blinded yourself, one or the other. You might have blinded yourself. So, Joe, when I was tripping on acid, comma, blank, turned into blank.
When I was tripping on acid, my dick turned into boy pussy.
God damn
At least he went a whole day without saying it yesterday. He didn't say boy pussy not one time yesterday. So we were due. We were due for a boy pussy.
God damn it, though.
Because when I was tripping on acid, my dick also turned into a boy pussy. Weird night. What does the white card say? When I was tripping on acid, comma, blank, turned into blank.
Okay, so what that mouth do?
Turned into
3 dicks at the same time.
Party all the time. That couldn't have came out any perfect there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I was tripping on acid, what that mouth do turned into 3 dicks at the same time. That's gangster shit right there. Moving right along here. I drink to forget.
All these problems I be having.
I do drink to forget my problems. Only problem is that when you sober up, where are they at? Still right fucking there. Yay, alcohol. Hey, James, I drink to forget. I drink to forget.
I drink to forget why I bother waking up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just drink to get through. Gotcha. Myself personally, I drink to forget childhood traumas. But what does the white card say? I drink to forget
Repression.
Drinking to forget the repression. Okay. Moving right along. That's another 2-parter right here.
All right.
All right. So, James, I need 2 answers out of you. Step 1 is blank. Step 2 is blank. Step 3, profit.
Step 1, plane ticket. Step 2, Ukraine. Step 3, profit.
Okay. All right. So, step 1 is blank. Step 2, blank. Step 3, profit.
Step 1, cocaine. Step 2 is meth. Step 3 is profit.
All right, then. Step 1, get bitches. Step 2, put bitches in a strip club. Step 3, profit. Call that the biggest pimp.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. What does the white card say? Step 1,
Meth.
meth. Step 2,
Giving birth to Antichrist.
shit. Step 3, profit. All right, that's enough of that shit. I'm gonna call that a tie. I might have to buy a new pack. Especially these up a little bit. Hey James, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you as always. Got any shout outs or anything you want to give out to the world? Anything you need to tell us to say?
Shit. Shout out to you and Doe as always for having me on. Shout out to Flower and Joe Cooper. I know he's still recovering from bronchitis. I wish him all the best and a speedy recovery. Shout out to all the people in Florida, both the ones who evacuated from the path of Hurricane Milton and the ones who are choosing to stay and brave the storm, who are probably drinking a 20-pack of Natty Light and giving it the finger at the same time. You know it's Florida. Come on, it's Florida.
It's Florida, bro.
I mean, according to the state of Florida, the only reason Katrina didn't hit them is because they had people down in the Keys drinking, giving it the finger, and shooting at it with a 12 gauge. But
Yeah.
I digress. And a big shout out to marijuana as always.
All right. So, any shout outs? Anything we need to know about you that's going on right now?
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to marijuana. Rest in peace to Typhoon and Jeremy. Hope Joe gets better.
I agree with those. That's one of, you know what? I don't mean to bite their shit, but the upright lines, there's like no leader. It's just them two right now. Say one of the two. So on behalf of one of the two, me being one of the two, it being one of the two, is us. Shout out to all that. I agree with everything. Shout out, rest in peace to our food. Rest in peace to the young homie Jeremy Williams, Joe Cooper. Man, hurry up and get better, man. Scaring me right now. But that's because I'm terrible. Gotta reach out to them. Shout out to all the October babies out there, Libra gang. Birthday just passed. Closer to 50, bro. 48. Knocking on heaven's door. But that being said, James, thank you very much for being on the air with us. As always, we'll check you out a little later, bro. Good show. Good conversation. We always have a good conversation. Or at least, I don't know if we talk about cool shit or we just have a good conversation. This is a good conversation. I think it's. What you think?
All the above.
So,
None of the above.
all of the above, none of the above. But
Who you gonna vote for? None of the above.
All right. I ain't voting for neither one of you motherfuckers. Yeah. So I guess the moral of today's show is man, build your story, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did shit, go do some shit. You don't know nobody, go meet some people. But build your story. Start now. Don't be out here not having a story to tell. That makes you boring. People don't like boring. That's all I got to say about that. So with that being said,
Always trust and believe in Cookie Crisp.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a good ass munchie item when you get high. Because I didn't get high, I mean the whole bag. Also trust and believe in cranberry grape. Very, very good marijuana munchie flavor in the drink. But most importantly, give a shout out to Queen because she keeps fucking crying. But yeah. But you know, all of that bullshit, always respect the weed because they could say your life.
Certainly can. Peace out, everybody. Shout out to the Upright Lions. Puff, puff, pass.
Chalice, a spliff, piece, pipe, or the bong, or the gas mask. A few spliffs and something pretty playing grab ass. We in the back bumping last math class. You get 16 and 1. We puffing and passing now. Who got the rum? It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something, yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas. About to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something, yeah, I'm about